Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22, and we are back in Butschern. Happy Labor Day to everybody out there. I hope you're having a really relaxing and fun weekend. I know it's been relaxing for me. I've got quite a few things done around the house, I guess you could say. I was just looking at this John Deere, and it was kind of cracking me up, and I know that we're on a bit of a um, incline, but she's looking a little light on the front end. Maybe I need to maybe I need to pick up a better front weight for it. Looking a little low rider there. Anyways, let's oh, it kind of comes down once the cedar settles down, it settles down, I guess. So that'll work. All right, we're gonna let our hired helper continue on this field. Hopefully get it done sooner than later. But we've got other work to do. And here, yes, I was a little naughty. Actually, let me do this. Let me turn off my super strength. There we go. I was a little naughty while I wasn't recording. I found this lizard gas. I don't know what exactly it's called. Like the lizard gas utility tank or something like that. The fuel safe. And went ahead and picked that up because I have not been paying attention to our fuel on these tractors, and that John Deere we were just looking at is getting remarkably low, and I don't think there's a gas station around town anywhere. I was looking on the map, and unless I am missing it, which is entirely possible, oh, no, nope, animal dealer, the store. But, maybe let me know if I'm just missing it. But I don't see one. But we do have this. And we do have 2,000 liters of fuel sitting in this Meridian fuel tank. So what I thought we would do is fuel up the Massey. We also need to swap out this lime for some solid fertilizer. We are in need of doing... Actually... Now that I think about it, we could go ahead and lime our grass fields, can't we? They need a little of everything, I think. Yeah, they need some lime. They're not horrible, but they could probably use some lime and definitely fertilizer. We could even roll them if we wanted to. So I was looking at this too, and I think maybe our best option here is to lower it so we can see where we're driving. And it does keep it off the ground a bit, so let's go see if we can get it filled up a little bit. Maybe throw, I don't even know what these tractors take for fuel offhand, but so start filling. We should see, yeah, there we go. Okay, so our fuel safe is filling up, and as you can see, overloading is now available as well, so we can always dump some back into the Meridian if we want to. And it acts as a front weight on top of it as well. So not a bad little deal. It was $3 grand. Yep, it wasn't cheap. But I thought, you know what, why not give it a go? And you got to spend money to make money, right? That's what they say. We'll throw 1,000 liters in here. And maybe we'll go visit our John Deere here in a sec, just to try out our new toy. You don't start overloading. No, I don't want to overload. I want to fill. So I stopped filling. That's filling our tractor, I think. Nope, that's filling... Okay. Let's fill up a little bit on our tractor. Just to give our Massey a little bit of fuel here. Should probably be paying a little bit more attention to how much... Actually, can you? Oh, it's filling up both, isn't it? Or is it maybe that 70? Maybe that counter is a combination. That could be. Let's disconnect it. I bet that's what's happening, is my guess. And that thing has got some weight to it. Alright, let's lower that. Let's get out of here. So we have some lime in this puppy. I guess I probably should have... we'll come back. Let's go see our John Deere real quick and see if we can get it some gas. Weekends always go by so fast, don't they? 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend, it doesn't seem to really matter what it is. They just, they go by. They go by quick. And then it's back to work, back to school. I wish it was back to play. But that's not always the case. Oh, a new mod came out, and this mod was one that I was looking for, and I think I've talked to you about this before on the channel. It's the extended straw. Now I kind of forget. The extended straw something mod, and what it does is it allows you, when enabled, it gives you straw for things like what is it, sorghum, soybeans, sunflowers, I think canola and corn. So canola, corn, sorghum, soybeans, and sunflowers, I believe. And so that stuff is not just going to waste, you actually have the ability to gather straw. Now this ought to be interesting. Is he going to hit me? Okay. Alright. If you want to do that. That doesn't seem very nice. Let's cancel our helper. And let's see if... yeah, perfect. It's exactly how I wanted it to work. And we'll get the John Deere fueled up. Nice. Thank you very much. I love it when things work the way you kind of think they should. Go on your way, Mr. Helper. Keep planting. And we'll get out of your way. That thing's going to drag on the ground, I think, if it's too big of a hill. Is it dragging? Maybe a little bit. Not too bad. And we'll go back and let you finish your job, and we have work to do back home. We can do some liming. We can do some... Actually, check this out. Let's check something out here real quick. This field right here. This seems like a pretty decent sized field, grass field. Wonder what this thing costs. Where are we at? So we're down here? Nope, we're not down there. Are we down there? We're over here. We're on number 2. Okay. What's 2 gonna cost us if we ever want to buy it? 107,000. Okay. All right. It is 1.78, so definitely not the larger of the fields. Wow, 4 is almost 4 hectares? Really? I didn't think there was a field on here that was that big. Oh, yeah. What's that going to cost us if we ever decide to buy 4? 230,000. Okay. I was just thinking it'd be nice to have another field over here to make it worthwhile for coming over to, what is that, field 1 right over there. And we can always use some more grassland. to make some money from our silage and make some more silage bales. But speaking of silage bales, I put out a mod minute video the other day, and you should check it out. It's cool. It's the ag bag system from RCI Industries. It's from JMF Modding, and it's pretty nifty. It's and it was funny too, because I was thinking it'd be cool to have an ag bag system in Farming Simulator 22. I didn't play much 19, and I believe it's a conversion from 19. And yeah, it's probably it's as close to, you know, the real deal as you're gonna see, I think, in the game, right? At least for now. It's pretty slick. It allows you to basically, you know, it's one of those big plastic tube bags that expands as you fill it. And I guess the only maybe downside, possibly, if you want to say downside to it, is it's insto silage. So if you're looking for, you know, possibly a little more realism, it's a little off from that, because you're not going to wait for silage to you're not going to wait for your grass to ferment. So as soon as you put it in there, it's insto silage. But it is a really cool tool. It's a really cool device. It's not super expensive. The bags are, took that fence out, probably less than it's going to cost to repair that fence. The bags are like, what did I hit? Oh, you know what? I didn't hit a fence. I am rubbing. That's what it is. You, my friend. Okay. Alright. I got you covered. Let's, we'll put this thing down. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so glad I did not. Man, that seemed really close. Let's set our fuel container over here and just get it out of the way. Let's lower it and drop it. There we go. But it's cool, and it holds 200,000 liters. So, you know, if your bunkers, your silage bunkers are full, or if they're too far away and you want, you know, basically a portable silage bunker, more or less, yeah, you can use the ag bag system, and it's easy to use. Like I said, and it's not, you know, it's not super expensive. It's I think $12,500 for the machine, and roughly like $550 per bag. And so low cost to get into, and not very expensive to use the bags to fill. Now I think we have, let's check this out. Let's raise, they are raised, thank you very much. Let's disconnect from our trailer, and I think, because I think we still have lime sitting in these things, unless, did I empty them completely? Honestly, I can't remember. Let's open up our deal here. Let's see if we get any lime out of them. Otherwise, we are close enough. Alright, we can definitely get some lime out of these things. Very nice. So, anything else going on in Farming Simulator? I'm thinking about, I know that the, what is it, the pumps and, I always forget what it's called, pumps and hoses, reels and pumps and reels mod is gonna be coming out here shortly. I think it's what, September, the second week of September. I should have looked it up before I started, but you know, I believe it's going to be, I'm having a hard time guessing the sales on it. I don't know. I just don't know what to expect. I've been looking at comments around the community, just to see if, you know, if there seems like there's a lot of interest in it. And I'm not sensing, there seems like there's been more comments about the fact that it's not part of the season pass. It seems like there's been more comments about the fact that it's like $18. So yeah, that doesn't really, boy, you know, it kind of doesn't fill me with a lot of hope that it's going to be a big seller, to be honest. So we'll have to wait and see. Might be surprised. Might just be surprised. I always forget that this thing is, can we lower? It's on wheels, but I don't think this thing drives very nicely. Yeah, it does not. Okay. Well, we'll just stick outside. If I can line it up a little bit better. Oh, these were both actually full, weren't they? All right, that's good. We'll use up what's on this trailer then. That'll be good. And we might be using one of these for seeds. I was looking at... Whoa, what happened here? Why did you stop? Why did you stop? I have no idea. That's weird. Right? I expected if it was going to stop, I kind of had expected it to stop up at that cement wall. But we did do 2 or 3 passes up there. I'm not sure why it stopped. Interesting. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, we might need to tender some seeds out to the seeder. I'm not sure how much seed we're gonna go through when we're doing these other fields, so it'll be interesting to see if we do need to bring any out there. It seems like with precision farming, you don't tend to go through nearly as much seed, do you, as you did without precision farming, that's for sure. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to make you sick with the twirling. I suppose we could look on our map and see how much of a difference this line is actually making. We don't have to be super picky with it. Let's take a look on our map here and see. Oh yeah, okay, so it's definitely sweetening up the soil, so that's good. I used to be very, I don't know what word you use, very, not aggressive, but very, I guess, specific. I don't know what, I'm trying to think of a good word, about rolling my grass. As soon as I mow it, I would roll it so that, you know, you don't lose a day of growth, because when you roll grass, it knocks you back a day unless you roll it the same day that you mowed it. And I used to be very sure about that, and I did it. I mean, I was on top of that, and I don't know, rolling in general in the game, I'm just not entirely convinced that it's worth the time and money spent on the equipment and the time to do it. Now, there's been some, I've watched some other YouTubers do some videos on the return that you get for rolling. And I've seen anywhere from 1% to maybe 1 3/4%. I'm not sure I've ever seen anybody actually get a full actual 2% increase. Now, I think, according to the game, I think you are supposed to get, right, a 2% yield boost, is my understanding, if I'm thinking of it right. I think that is correct with grass as well as crops. I might be off about that. Maybe it's different for grass. But when I was heavy into doing a lot of silage work, I definitely made sure that I got the grass rolled when it needed to be rolled. I definitely made sure that I got that grass to 100%, and I got some good yields out of grass. And silage, like I said, silage can really pay off if you don't mind, you know, the yard work. Man, that fills up so fast. It's like every time I do that, I think it's not filled up for me. Let's see where we're at here. What have I gotten? What haven't I gotten? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's back up out of here. And we'll get this strip done. I don't think we're quite. Maybe if I'm a little more careful. We're getting pretty darn close, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Maybe off a little bit here and there, but not too bad. And we'll get our mist section over here. If it's worth doing a little bit here. And then we have our field across the street that we can lime up and get fertilized. And I think the grass will be in pretty good shape for us for our next mow. I think that's definitely going to help. I see a little bit right here I think we missed. I guess I'll hit that since we're right here. I think I got it pretty good. This whole corner here though, did I miss a corner, or is that just off because of the soil? Yeah, that just is off because of the soil. Okay. I suppose I probably should consider doing a quick spot check on our helper over there, since they gave up on us one time already. We are definitely going to go through the lime once again. I would say if I... Oh, good. All right. Keep going. You're doing a good job. Is that Teresa? Teresa Lee? Yeah, she's doing all right. I'd say that's one thing that maybe invest in, and maybe we'd have to get a pull behind, like a small pull behind. I think 82 Studios has a came out with a smaller pull behind spreader that holds a lot of stuff, and maybe we'll have to look at that. Man, oh, you know what? That's the deal. I am light on the front end. Yeah, that's right. I took that weight off and I took that fuel tank off, didn't I? I was wondering why it was feeling a little squirrely for turning and stopping. So I am going to do, for Labor Day, I am also going to be doing a Kubota farm. So after you're done watching this, if you're interested in checking out the next episode of my Kubota farm series, I am going to go ahead and put that out. This one is releases. I release at 6 o'clock in the morning every weekday, and it's either Butschern or Kubota Farms. Butschern is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Kubota Farms is Tuesdays and Thursdays. At least for now, that's how it is. I might be adjusting that schedule and maybe flipping them around. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet, but we are still early on. We're early on in the channel, and we're early on both maps. So for now, I think I might just let things be. People, I find it easier when I'm subscribed to somebody. If they stick to a reasonable schedule, then you just kind of know what to expect. You know, and I always am thankful for that. That way I know, oh, Thursday nights, you know, this person usually posts something, or, you know, every morning at 6 a.m. This person posts something, and just kind of becomes part of almost like your daily routine of YouTube watching. And isn't that funny how, at least for me, and I don't know how old you are, but for me, I remember clearly, you know, TV was king. And I mean, I remember when YouTube wasn't around. TV was king, and you looked at the TV schedule and, you know, planned your shows that you wanted to watch, etc., etc. In fact, the TV was oftentimes the first thing, you know, to come on when you came home from school or came home from work. Well, for me it was, yeah, I guess for me it was, oh man, I'm getting old. But for me, yeah, it was both, you know. And anyways, and now it's YouTube. You know, I think I turn on YouTube before anything else. Just to see, you know, and look at my subscriptions and see who's posted something, or if anybody's posted something new, and then check some, you know, or end up going down some rabbit hole that I wasn't expecting to go down. I know you got a little more in you. It's like stopped at 96, and I'm wondering if that's because I'm over. Let me try to get a little closer. I'm trying to squeak out every... Isn't that funny? It doesn't want to... Oh, wait a minute. Was I not? Alright. I quit. I quit. Let's finish up this field, and we will call this another episode of Butschern. And boy, they are going quick, aren't they? Is this 24? I think this might be episode 24. That seems crazy to me. It feels like I honestly just started recording this map like a week ago. Man, is it flying by. And we are just in September, and we haven't sold a single thing. So yep, we've made zero money. But technically we're really not that broke, because we always could hit our bale storage barn and cash in there if we really wanted to. Alright, that looks pretty good. We can shut you off. Let's shut you off. Let's go check our hired helper who stopped again. Why did you stop on me? Sometimes they like to stop right when there's angles to the field. I've kind of noticed that. I think it senses that it's the end of the field. Oh, what are you doing? Why aren't you going? Check this out. Look at this. That's me, and that's temporarily Teresa trying to... I never noticed that. That's actually kind of funny. I never noticed that. Of course, people probably don't sit there and hit the H key like a freak over and over again like I just did either. Oh, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's look out the front. I'm going to try something here real quick since you're all still just being so patient with me. Let's kick off on this side and see if we can't get it to launch from here and maybe finish the field for us. We've got what is going on? What am I missing? Oh, not enough money. If I would read, that's hilarious. I'm like so focused on the ground looking at whether or not, because sometimes they won't start, you know, if you're on a seated area, and I was so focused on that I wasn't paying attention that, yeah, we're dead broke. We're dead broke. Let's borrow a little bit of cash, I guess. We'll borrow 10,000 bucks. I guess Teresa Lee didn't want to work without getting paid. That seems a little unfair. Not really a company person. All right, there we go. Well, I guess you have to pay your workers to have them work. Who would have thunk? All right, that's it for this episode of Butschern. Thanks again, everyone, for putting up with me and stuff like this. You all take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless, and I will see you, if you'd like, very, very shortly for a Kubota Farm episode coming up next. I'm going to release that shortly after this one. So if you want to check out my adventures on Kubota Farm, I promise I will have money for my workers there. All right, you all take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later.